some nice discussions with Neil, Elman, and Lala. And of course, behind the whole compo, Lala had tremendous amount of job, and Elman was helping him a lot. And you can hear all the nice stories from Neil as well. So, yeah, let's try to warm up our ears for that, and let's hope that the audio will work while we do the little kind of round table with them, because I guess now that it works, it might not work with them, but who knows? So this is a bit of a Kinder surprise, but...
if things can go wrong, obviously they will.
Yeah, and Ziduder posted this lovely meme that I don't always test my code, but when I do it live on live environment, something like that.
Yeah, that was on the last show or yesterday or whenever it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we get this thing rolling?
I guess we shall. And the first track is the very, very first ID.
ID number one in the database. ID
number one, yeah, exactly, which is Tim Forsyth. And this time I need to ask again, am I pronouncing this right?
Yes, it's correct.
And yeah.
You can ask him yourself on the channel.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just hoping that I'm loading up the right track here. So, yeah, it's, nothing else going wrong tonight, hopefully. But I'm just double checking before, because that would be awkward. So, let me just double check. Yep, exactly. I think that this is it. So, this is the very first track in the Remix 64 database, which is having ID number one, and this is Team Forsyth and Ace2 98 Club Mix. So H2 98 club mix by Tim Forsyth and Mordi, an answer. It's supposed to be both on RKO and on Remix 64 because Slegon just said that both of them were like one by one for a little while, and then after that they got some division because several technical reasons there. But I guess we will be able to talk about these as well with our lovely guests.
Yes, and Elman just posted the ID number of Ace2 on the Discord chat. So, speaking of guests and whatnot, shall we bring the guys in?
Yes, I think we shall. Definitely.
The people who actually this whole thing is about. And there we are. We have Lala, Elman, and Neil Carr. Hello!
Hello, party folks!
Hello there! Hello. And we ask for a confirmation.
Everyone can hear us.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully.
First, a confirmation from our listeners that can they hear you guys? Because if they can, we are all fine.
Yeah, a bit of a choppy start there.
Yeah. It usually happens when you have like the most important shows to do. Nowhere else it really doesn't, but that's,
as usual.
Yeah, exactly. But good thing that we sorted it out. How are you guys doing tonight?
Excellent. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
Good, good.
Nervous, excited, mostly nervous. I wonder who won.
We won't believe you when you ask this question. You definitely know the answer. So, but don't tell anyone yet, please.
Well, Tomsk has a message to you, Lala. Grow a fucking beard.
Oh, look at that. You don't fit.
To hide my double chin. That's all.
But yeah, it's tonight is the actual 20th of anniversary, right, Elman? Right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a great coincidence that it's Saturday tonight, so we can have a great show where people have time to tune in. So it's a lucky coincidence.
Indeed.
Yeah, we are very happy about that too. Probably any other day of the week would be more cumbersome. So
gave us a lot of time to fix things. Apparently not good enough, but
of course Neil had it planned for 20 years to have this anniversary tonight, so that's why he chose the release date.
It was all in the basket.
So I guess we need to mention like a few words how it all started and when did you guys connect the whole thing? Because I know, well, Elman obviously right at the start, right? And Neil, when exactly did you kind of join?
It was the other way around.
The other way around. Sorry about that. Okay, so
well, we're kind of both working on the same sort of idea. I was making a website that was more of a magazine than a database of RKO. So part of the magazine was to include subscribers to write their interviews. I got speaking to Marcus, so we both had a similar idea, but not quite the same. And so we sort of decided that actually we're doing the same sort of thing, maybe not quite the same. So we'd mix ideas, and so Remix 64 was born. It became sort of a webzine stroke voting system, and that's how it kind of began. It was two very different ideas, but two very similar ideas at the same time. I came up with obviously the interview idea, the magazine route, but Marcus was already working on a very complex system that I just couldn't get. And so when we spoke, we decided actually this is a good thing to merge together, and that's how it started. Yeah.
What were your differences when it comes to this idea? Like, do you remember?
Yes, very much. I mean, I'd say my idea was to work in like a magazine format, like kind of like the Zap 64 magazine from the UK.
Yeah.
But to have other parts into the site. So like I do reviews. I mean, the real reason why it started is because back in the days it was we're working on 56k modems. Very slow, very difficult to download a tune. Took up to 10, 15, 20 minutes. And so I thought this is quite a painful experience. So I decided that why can't I make that experience a bit accessible to others? So I did the slog work to make other people not do the slog work. So they could ignore the, dare I say, the average remixers, so the better remixers. So in that respect, so people didn't have to download a remix for 20 minutes and not enjoy it.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I mean it's a crude way of putting it, but the idea is that I did the legwork, and then so the difference between what I was doing and what Elman was doing, he was actually doing something very intricate, very to me, I couldn't have done it, and so the difference was basically mine was a web magazine, that Marcus's was a database that connected to RKO and later Amiga Remix. So yeah, they were the differences, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No head-butting along the way. No, we can't do it this way or that way, or you wanker, grow a beard, or anything like that.
Well, from my perspective, the thing I was doing was I stumbled upon C64 audio and RKO, and of course the famed C64 RMX email group. It was first an e-group.com, I think, and later on it was a Yahoo group. It was a mailing list, and Lala was already writing reviews of the stuff that got released at RKO. And I kind of liked what Chris did at c64audio.com. It was a very colorful playground where you could download music for free, and there were reviews and pictures from the games that the music were from. And I thought this would be something nice if a remixer could add this kind of information for his release at RKO. And if people like Lala could write their reviews in this system, so they don't get lost in the jungle of emails that flooded into the mailing list back then. So at one point, Neil announced the existence of Remix 64, and we actually dug through an old archive of the mailing group last week that luckily archive.org had actually preserved in some kind. It's a bit difficult to read since it's JSON encoded, but you could make it out. And there were people like Chris were showing support, and I think he wrote something along the lines of Neil was always intending for other people to write reviews into as guest editors and reviewers in his system. And what he was doing was kind of like the exact match for what I was doing. So there was no friction at all, because we added up into something greater than either part would be on its own. So yes, we came along nicely, and it was a great time.
I also think I could add if we continued to go in separate ways, I don't think either side would have been as decent as it were.
Yeah, it's always better with teamwork.
Yeah, I mean, me and Marcus have always got on very well. But there's never been a moment that we've disagreed with each other. No, it's been very easy running, and I totally respect Marcus, and I appreciate working with him. I always have done.
And likewise.
Thank you.
And I was always, during the years when Neil was no longer part of the team, I was always sometimes trying to get him back. No, remember the good old times, mate, and you know.
Yes, it's true. It's true. I mean, Marcus did contact me several times. So he showed me his development versions of his website, and I always said to him, I said, I don't want to get involved with this just to walk away again. I mean, the reason why I left. Do I really need to say this? I don't know, but I'll say it anyway. The reason why I left it was because I had mental issues back in the day. It took a long time to get through this. But Marcus always tried to keep me involved, to show me what the site was becoming. And it wasn't until the last year that he showed me a website again. He says, "Do you want to look at the background behind this?" And so I did. And he says, "Well, why don't you just write something?" I thought, okay. I'm not going back. I'm certainly not going back. But I'll look into it. I actually quite liked what I saw, and I did a guest. I would say guest editorial, and I quite enjoyed it actually. And I thought, but I still don't want to commit because I don't want to let Marcus down. Especially, I don't want to let Marcus down. But I kind of got him back involved, and I'm in a good place now myself, so it makes sense. So yeah, I actually regret leaving in the first place, but it had to be done. I had to get my act together, get myself sorted. But yeah, in the end, okay.
Yeah, who knows what will bring the future? Sorry.
Is this the email you were referring to earlier, Marcus? Do you recognize it?
I'm afraid I can't see it because my screen just froze. Do you still see me? I hope.
Yeah, we see you
as well.
Perfectly fine. c64rmx@yahoogroups.com.
I'll open the YouTube stream in parallel.
That's going to be delayed. Check the Twitch stream instead.
Yeah, it's already there. I think he will see that.
Yeah, I can see it now. And
yeah.
I think that's it. That's the announcement.
Yeah.
The Remix 64 team.
Yes,
it was already on the fat sites. What date was this? 2001. Yeah. Nice. Official launch.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, Elman, the site has been in beta before that, right, for several months, and it was April 17th when it was announced publicly.
Yeah, I think I've had a check in the database. It was about January. That was the first entry with the timestamp was in January. So we had about four months of developing the site. And I think the first test news were added before the actual announcement of the launch. And I even found a code of the beta of the site. There was an earlier version, but I couldn't get it back running. It is very old PHP code, so I won't dare install this on any web server or something. And of course, which is very unfortunate, we've been checking out the archive.org if there is any trace of the beta version of Neil's actual first Remix 64, because there was a Remix 64 before this, and this was under GeoCities website. And I vaguely remember it was a black background and yellow font or something like that. But unfortunately, there is no screenshot and no recorded version of the site. The only thing that the archive.org has is a forward message to the news site.
Yeah,
it was quite a crude website, to be fair. It was. I mean, I just got into the internet back then. It was. I mean, literally, 2 months I'd been on the internet and I created this website, and I didn't even know how to do anything. Basically, I'd created basic forms and what was available on the internet. It was very, very crude. Yeah,
and we have a few screenshots to show you as well.
Like this one.
And this is the idea, I guess, the whole idea of the...
Yeah, the structure of the database and how it communicates with RKO and that sort of thing. Now, is this, I guess, where Elman popped in and started doing work?
Yeah, I think this is my design.
Yes, this is
at some point. But I don't know if it was before the merger or after.
Let's see. This actually had a date on the file somewhere. I think no, it didn't.
Yeah, but the layouts of the page we definitely have.
Yeah, we have 2001 version of the file. 2002 version of the site.
Yeah,
I remember that look. Very nice.
Brings up memories, right?
Oh, certainly does. I had a similar menu on the left for c64.org as well. So I certainly do remember these.
It was kind of popular.
And this would be 2000. What is that? 2004.
Yeah. 2004 and 2009.
Yeah, and this is 2009.
And then
the one previous prior to the current design.
Yes, this was started to be used in 2009, and then the next iteration came, which everyone can see right now. So.
Yeah, and if anyone's interested, you can search for design history at Remix 64 and activate a replica of the first design. We were considering putting it online for the weekend, but unfortunately it doesn't work well on mobile phones, so we decided against that. But it is always there. I can post a link at Twitch.
Yeah, sounds great.
While he's doing that, I'll say one thing. Since when I was first involved in Remix 64, everything was just web-based. And now you have to consider mobile phones. So I'm doing stuff on Remix 64 and saying, Marcus, what do you think to this? He's going, you can't do that. Oh, why can't you do that? It don't work on mobile phones. Well, I've got no idea because I've never done this since like 18 years ago or whatever. And he's saying, what? Okay, I'll do something else then. What about this? No, you can't do that either. I'm like, well, what the fuck can I do?
Yeah, but back then,
and I have to say, now that I peeked behind the curtain too, since last August or whenever you guys let me on board here. I have also admired Elman's backhand code. I mean the code.
I'm never going to let that one down.
Because there's a really cool content management system behind remix64.com, and it's really wonderful, very easy to use, and really cool.
Indeed.
It's not just me then, Lala. You see what I meant now.
It's great to hear. And Lala, how came that you joined? I mean, we know all the reasons why it would happen, right? But can you talk about it a little?
Well, you're better off asking these guys about that. When it was Neil who said, you've been writing reviews, album reviews and remix reviews. You've been producing a lot of content for remix64.com, so why don't you join the group? And my thought about it, I said, well, sure. What an honor to be with a bunch of smart guys here. So
yeah, and look
absolutely.
At you. You're running the USA HQ nowadays.
Exactly.
Some fast work there.
It is true. It's very much true because I've been watching Lala over the years, and I approached Elman and the team, and I says, you know what? I think Lala is something special here. Why don't we involve him? And I know all the team went, it's a great idea. Yeah, let's go for it. And I was just praying that when I asked him, he would go, oh, that's nice, thank you, but I'm busy. I'm not. I can't afford my time. I'm not interested. And they're like, oh, please don't say that. I put my neck on the line here. But no, he joined, and I'm delighted.
Let me just show you the full image of Lala there in the USA HQ. Very, very nice, I think.
There we go.
Yeah, this is great. It was so obvious. Neil made the suggestion, and it was just obvious. Yeah, of course. Well, why didn't we do this earlier? And
yeah.
It's proven to be a great idea because with Neil being back and Lala on the team, the site, the magazine part is coming back to life finally once again, because there were years where the only announcement of the site were the latest dates for the Rotti show. So I'm really proud of you guys, what you're doing with the magazine part. This is awesome.
Yeah, the news feed is very much alive nowadays. I like it. It's always something new when you go there. It's very nice. And thank you, by the way, for posting all the remix news editions on there as well that you do. So, yeah, very nice.
Yep.
I think a good Remix 64 website is good for the scene. I think it thrives upon that. One thing I've noticed is that people are coming back who didn't make remixes. I mean, Tim Forsyth's been really active recently. I mean, he didn't release particularly too much over the years, but he's been more active now. And Glyn's come back and done a remix. And there's other people that are slowly coming back. So I think an active Remix 64 is beneficial to everybody.
Yeah.
Yes. And a similar thing is happening in the larger demo scene. Groups that had vanished for years are coming back and making a comeback because everyone was having families and retreating from the whole thing to have time with the families, and now that is over. And of course there's the 20-year cycle of nostalgia, so now we're having nostalgia for nostalgia back then.
Infinite loop of nostalgia.
This website Remix 64.
Yes.
That's a great idea. Another great idea. Yeah, let's do that. And it's really great to have the team back together. We need to get the band back together.
Yeah.
So,
When's the tour? When is the tour? When does this tour start?
The what?
The tour. When are you going out on the tour?
Yeah. After the COVID thing,
Right after it. Yeah, and meet you at X. I
Oh,
guess.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, but jokes aside, I really hope to meet you guys sometimes again in real life.
It'd be
Once
lovely.
this shit is over at some demo party or the other.
It's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the side version, Marcus, when are you going to do another remix out of curiosity? You've not done one for a while.
What, the last remix?
Mm.
I think last year it was.
Yeah, you need to do another one, don't you?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. X98.
I have some remixes that I've started in the early days, like 2003 or something, that aren't finished, but I haven't given up on them yet. So
Oh, cool.
California Games remix I've been working since.
Really? Oh, that'd be interesting.
Do you still use the same tools so you can finish them?
Years or something, and every now and then I continue a little on it, so I haven't completely given up on it, but there's something still missing, so I haven't released it yet.
The perfectionist. Yeah.
Something like that. But it's nothing compared against Tron Alvin. He's a totally bonkers perfectionist.
Yes,
Well,
we
yeah,
know this.
There are a few perfectionists out there in this, I guess.
Right, so we had a discussion on the test call earlier that you weren't part of, Elman, but instead of us doing the show, I thought it would be nice if you guys would hang around and just pop in between the songs and the categories and that sort of thing. So if you could hang around for the remainder of the show, if you have the time and all of that bandwidth, or I guess.
Bandwidth.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's on a limited one. I have no idea. So how about that? Are you game?
I'm completely unprepared, so I have to stand back a little.
It's okay if you assist. You don't need to be prepared for this.
You're perfectly prepared. You're wearing your Elman hoodie, so you're good.
Yeah.
Elman was busy coding even yesterday, so
Yeah, it's like he believed that he's finished and now he has this. Sorry.
So sorry to spring it on you like this on air and everything.
Well, of course, if you are busy or anything, then we won't keep you here. But it
No,
can
I
be
think
nice.
I can manage.
Okay. And Neil, are you okay with that as well?
Yeah, I've got the stamina. I can live.
Okay, and I guess Lala, you will stick around that way or another, right?
I guess I will. I want to see who won.
Lala is assisting for the whole thing of making the results visible. We need to post the link by the time it happens because, there will be a page on Remix64 for that. And of course, they will be revealed as we play them, not before.
Yes,
Don't
and with that, maybe we should go into the first intermission. Seeing
Yes.
as the guys will be hanging around until the end of the show. I think that might
Yeah,
be...
definitely. We should start because otherwise it will last forever. So, yeah. So, we would say the first intermission would be something that some of you might have recognized during the guest remixer kind of play game that we used to play when we were rating the remixes. And this would be entry 12 and the St. Albans Rob Hubbard fan club with Commando Glissando.
They did have a comment in there that I won't have on screen because I didn't have time to put it in one line of text. That says, I got some uranium. I bought it off my mum. Is the comment for this track. Blinky, blinky, blink, blink, blink.
So who did the correct guess? I wonder. And yeah, all of us are here. I need to put this back. Sorry. There we go.
Oh shit! I need to.
Some people did. When that tune was uploaded and I first heard it, it was in my rotational for a long time. I really like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I think I had the wrong guess on that one.
I think so too. Like that one, I certainly was thinking of another song being the St. Albans Rob Hubbard fan club. Ooh, yeah, Lala is.
I think Lala's turned into 60.
Yeah, I'm sending a keyframe update, so it should be fine now.
Yeah, he almost got like 16 colors.
Got retro because it spread from his T-shirt.
Yep, indeed. So today, what we didn't mention that we will have several categories to announce winners in, and we have a few categories for special recognition, which is our huge respect goes out to you guys with the special recognition. And the main awards, they also come with a physical award in several categories. So the special recognitions are most like a shout out that we are so happy about you guys. Am I right, Lala? Yeah.
Yes. We have two sets of awards. One is the main award. All of those are based on basically the votes that you guys so generously sent to us. We got 67 valid votes or people voting, which is pretty amazing too. Not to mention the 49 entries that we got in this compo. And then we have another set of awards. Some of them are basically special recognition that will not come with a physical trophy. The other ones will, but there are some that will not come. We call them special recognition. We just wanted to recognize a few specific remixers or entries, just for fun, just for the heck of it.
Yeah, so special recognitions are mostly for fun, and with all our respect, we want to announce those people as well. And that brings us to the first special recognition category that we have, which would be...
It's the
Early
Bird Award.
Yep.
The compo was announced on January 27th of this year. And to be honest with you, I didn't think we would get anything until at least March. Instead, about 2.5 weeks later, we got the first entry. So I would like to recognize Dr. Future for being the first one to submit an entry.
Yay! Well done, Dr. Future. And So thank you very much for that, submitting it so early. It's usually typical that the last week and especially the last day, most of the entries arrived.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Last minute.
Last 5 minutes.
Yeah, right. Shit. Sorry.
And what did you do?
Oh, I lost the video call for a minute there.
Okay,
we're back now.
It.
I like the bow tie, by the way, Lala.
I thought I put in a formal wear, for the award show,
Very nice. Perfect. Indeed. So, yeah, and we also have to announce now the first main category, which would be the best newcomer. And we will, right now we try to announce the top 4 kind of, top 4, top 5.
We had four newcomers.
Sorry, yes, in this case it's top 4.
So that's why it's the top 4. It's top 4.
Yeah, I was confused first because it is top 5, isn't it? But yeah, right.
Here's the 4 entries in the top 3 list. Wait, what?
Hang on a minute. Yeah. So top 4 because we have 4 newcomers, and let us announce them one by one. Some we might play as well. It would be a very long show if we would play them all, but I guess that would be it. So on the fourth place with 177 points is Bubble Bubble, an Amiga remix made by 8362R8. This was the remixer's name. So
Know him well.
yeah, exactly.
It's my neighbor. Down the road.
Yeah, I always have problem with that. I never know if it's 8362R8 or something else. Anyway,
That's fine.
That's the name of the Amiga chipset, though, isn't it?
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
look
it's
at
like
that.
it's like the 6581 or whatever.
If we would
version,
be
but
more
for Amiga.
into, if we would be more into the Amiga, yay, okay.
at least
Sorry
one of
about
us
that, Amiga
knows
folks.
his shit here.
Oh, sorry, Elman. What did you say?
I said at least one of us knows his shit.
Exactly. There we go. But then again, we are the home of Commodore 64 remixes. Sorry.
True.
Anyway, on the third place, it's Andy Diet. I'm not really sure if I pronounce this right either. Andy Diet, I think so. With 188 points, and this would be Aztec Challenge Rocks, which we are going to play right now.
Kerrang!
Appropriately dark.
Free interpretation of one of my most beloved composers, Paul Norman. Aztec Challenge in Rock, says Andy Piat. And
Diet.
huh?
Diet.
Diet. Sorry.
Diet. If
Yes. Martin Dodd shared a piece of story here on Facebook saying, "This is amazing learning about how the scene first started. I first came across Remix 64 from reading Retro Gamer official magazine in 2004. I thought that would be cool to produce and release a C64 remix, and here we are in 2021 still producing them with more ideas on the way."
Yep.
So yeah, I think it's him and a lot of other people
being very happy about learning.
exactly.
Yeah. How
Isn't this the nicest thing about all of this that we do, that we positively affect other people's lives with what we did?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Probably the best part, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's roll on with the next entry for Best Newcomer.
And I think I got this. Second place.
Yes, you got this.
I got this Tamás Kenéz. I think that he also comes from Hungary. So he scored 246 points, and this would be Jerry the Germ. God, God. Yeah, I have a confession to make. Yes, video
Yes,
will be
and
back.
audio.
I thought this is Johan Andersson.
Me too.
My God, it's
You're not. You were not the only ones. In the guest
Look at
remixer,
that.
contest. Several people mistook this for Johan Andersson. Yes.
No wonder it has that specific kind of Johan Andersson vibe to it. So I don't know.
Definitely.
I guess that's a compliment.
yeah. He's a newcomer.
Yeah.
Like he's a total newcomer. Wow. I mean, I
Total
guess
newcomer.
probably not a total newcomer to music though. So that doesn't sound like it, but definitely new.
No, it doesn't.
No, the amazing thing is that how we got 4 debutants in this competition. I mean, who would have thought we got 1?
Yeah.
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 Indeed.
Yes.
I think they are very brave people just for submitting. If I were a newcomer, I would be like, I don't know if I should enter a compo or not. But
Yeah.
thank you very much. Thank you for entering these guys.
Very,
all these
very-
newcomers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very,
amazing.
very brave.
And keep coming back, keep doing the great work, because you'll get really good in the end.
Yeah, don't stop, please. So it's like there will be other competitions this year as well, for sure. But it's not only about that. So please submit more tracks because these sound amazing. And well, just like the next one, which apparently is our first winner in a main category, which would be the best newcomer. And that would be drum roll. We don't have the drum roll right now.
Oh shit! I need to load that up.
Doesn't matter. So the winner of the newcomer
Yep.
category, thank you, with 268 points is LDA and Dynamite. Yay! Such a great track. Finally. This is definitely underrepresented amongst the remixes. I think this track is, and yeah, and he won. So let's listen to this. Nice job, and this is what I would call short and sweet.
Indeed. Very, very nice and short and sweet.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, nicely
done, LDA. Very
Yeah.
nicely done.
Indeed.
Good effort.
Yep, and we need to get his address. So I guess we don't have it in the Remix 64 database, but he will get a physical trophy for winning the best newcomer.
Yeah, that'll be your job, Lala, and getting everyone's addresses.
Poor Lala, he already did so
I will do
much.
At this point, I would also like to thank all the people who have contributed with their generous donations towards the fund for the physical trophies. We really, really do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you
Yes.
guys.
Thank you very,
thank
very
you
much.
so much.
Much
Amazing.
appreciated. That means everyone gets a trophy. Yay!
Well,
Awesome.
not everyone.
Well,
but
everyone.
The
Everyone who
first-
wins.
Yeah, the winners of the category will get the trophies, and yeah, we
Everyone
have.
and their grandmother.
Okay then. And yeah, after virtually handing out this award, we arrived to a special recognition category where we want to do a shout out and respect for the following category, which is the shortest entry. Lala, right? How did you come up with this, please?
It seemed to me there was a lot of talk about this remix, but I wanted to recognize this remix. First of all, it is the shortest one. and second, because it shows that you can have fun with this and enjoy it and to just put it out there.
Yeah, not be too serious,
I
maybe.
think a lot of right, and I think a lot of people didn't recognize it, but the original Sid, the original Chris Hülsbeck Sid of this To Be on Top subtune is also nothing but drums. So
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I think most people know already.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that before we actually played it on the show where we played all the entries last week or the week before. When was that? The week before that? Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
2 weeks ago.
on that
yeah.
show.
It was 2 weeks ago. And yes, that would be with the grand totale 1 minute and 2 seconds To Be on Top Drums to Heaven by Dusty. Who would have guessed that is Dusty?
Oh.
Look at that. He also added a long comment here. Firstly, all the best on your 20th anniversary and great success in the years ahead. Since I bought my new e-drum kit, Alesis Nitro Mesh, with double bass pedal and 2 extra cymbals in 2020, I almost practice every day. Oh, look at that. After 34 years, Drums to Heaven by Chris Hülsbeck still rocks, so I came to the idea of this drum cover, and I kept it very simple this time. Just my e-drum kit, 2 original samples, and no extra frills. Have fun, I guess.
Yeah, fair
Have
enough.
fun
Fair
indeed.
enough.
Yeah, so let's play it. How many of you did think that these are, actual drums?
I see no hands.
No hands. I mean that nowadays sometimes it's kind of difficult, right?
Yeah, it
Doesn't
is.
smell
It's hard
like
to
real
speak.
drums, but there might be.
Yeah.
They are live drums, but it's an e-drum kit, so it's harder to tell them. Yeah.
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 It's not an acoustic drum.
It's difficult.
Yep.
I like the touch of the speech sample from the game, which gave it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't know the original, then you might easily think like, how is this a Sid cover? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
Right, shall we head over to the next category, which
Yes.
would be the best Amiga remix?
yes, please.
The best Amiga remix. We got out of the 49 entries that we received, 9 were remixes of Amiga tunes.
9.
Yeah. And there was some good ones there as well.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yep.
Indeed.
And we will announce
Indeed.
top 3, right, Lala? So.
Yes, we will announce the top 3. If you go to the remix64.com page, once we play the first place entry 2, after that the page will refresh, and you will see all 9 entries and their scores and whatnot.
And whatnot.
Yeah, whatnot. Okay, so I guess let's start announcing. Sligon, do you feel like?
Yeah, at third place with a score of 263 was entry number 36, which was by Hyper Unknown, covering Romeo Knight's Piggy's Hut short compo version.
Yep. Shall we play it?
Yes, we shall.
Yeah. Yay, Hyper Unknown, Rocking Hard.
Rocking hard indeed. It sounded. I think I said that on the show where we presented all the tracks that I thought that sounded like early Metallica, like Ride the Lightning or something.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we were commenting through the whole show, like between ourselves as well. We did not want to affect anyone by decision, but we had
we had some ideas.
Yeah, exactly. So nice job. So it was the third best Amiga remix. So that brings us to the second one.
That got a score of 285. Entry number 21, Kjetil with Desert Dream Remix. Also played earlier, I think, or something.
No.
Or something.
We've
in the interest of time, in the interest of time, we're gonna skip playing this because the number one
is
right.
Remake
is also Kjetil.
Right. Now it all makes sense. Entry number 33. So he was uploading them quite a bit apart from each other. So yeah. Finished the first one and then on to the next one and got one more in. Entry number 33 was with a score of 305 was like mentioned Kjetil with Fury of the Furries, the title theme.
Congrats, Kjetil. Nice job there. And this is what we are going to play right now.
Yes. Very nice one there, Chetin.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
People keep.
Very nice.
I actually totally adore that remix. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the people keep congratulating him on Discord channel as well. I don't know if he is around at the moment, but Shetil, if you can hear us, then please send your address, your physical address, not your IP address, please.
127,001. That's home.
Yeah. So, yeah, the best Amiga remix also gets a trophy in the end.
In the end, who gets a trophy
end.
in the end?
Well,
I don't want a trophy there. Take it away.
The back end, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
Right.
it seems like everyone liked it. So
Lala or Elman or Neil, do you want to present the special recognition best anniversary wish in a remix entry?
Let me start it with that. I heard this entry. I'm like, yeah, this is a pretty good tune. And then I heard the last 15, 20 seconds of it, and I almost fell out of my chair. It was pretty funny. This is a remixer who knows his audience and who knows the occasion that he has created the remix for. It's pretty fun. So we thought it would be good to recognize him, and he wrote some really nice words in his comments for the remix too.
yeah, definitely. That's
Since we won't be having those comments on screen, would you mind reading those?
I can.
Yeah.
Or Lala can.
Or you.
Lala.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
He said, thanks everybody at Remix 64 for being around for 20 years and for giving us a chance to promote our remixes and original tracks. Rest assured that this service is much appreciated. I'm looking forward to many more years of great music, much fun, pleasant people from around the world, and maybe another competition like this, raising a glass or two, or maybe three.
Definitely.
All of them.
Very much.
Raising
I'll
a
raise
glass.
that. I'll raise that and make it 4.
Definitely. Cheers. And yeah, that would be the MC and
Cooperation demo
Yep.
with no strings attached mix.
But we had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
Ha ha ha, happy anniversary. Ha ha ha, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Ha ha ha, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. I wish to you happy, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Awesome. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you, DMC.
Very, very nice.
Yep,
Cool.
definitely deserve to be mentioned.
Oh, definitely, yes.
And that brings us to the also a main category right now, which would be the remixer with the mostest points, I think. That would be the mostest award.
The mostest award, yes.
Mostest.
Let me explain that a little. So there were 8 remixers who entered the compo with multiple remixes, multiple entries. I think 3 of them entered with 2, and 5 of them entered with 3 remixes, which is just mind-blowing. So we thought maybe we should honor them specifically for both for the quantity and for the quality of the remixes that they produce. So we took the individual remixes, score, added it all together, and here are the results. So out of the 8, let's start with number 3.
Would you like to announce? Yeah.
Which is JLD, total score of 799 for the 3 remixes he did. One of them was Frostpoint, Smack My Mix Up. The other was Contest Demo 4, back to the 80s mix, and Lazy Bites, 38,911 Basic Bites remix. So 3 remixes totaling 799 points gives you position number 3 for JLD. Congratulations.
Nice.
Congratulations indeed. And he's been very, very active lately as well.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He entered the scene.
Better and better as well.
Oh, definitely, yes.
He entered the scene and he is planning to take over, I think.
Yeah, he's kicking ass and chewing bubblegum or some shit.
Definitely. So we are going to play Frostpoint Smack My Mix Up. Once again, very nice job, GLD. Thank you
Indeed.
so much.
Loving that.
Yeah, amazing. Frostpoint and Smack My Mix-Up. And also a confession, I thought that this would be DMC.
I thought so too.
It's very much on the Prodigy idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not quite there. I get what he's doing. It's a good effort.
Yeah, I think I got fooled by the subtitle there, Smack My Mix-Up, because DMC has generally done some kind of Prodigy-ish, kind of, or Prodigy-esque type things. So I thought, must be him.
Yeah. Yeah. We failed. Anyway. Anyway, that brings us to the second place of the remixer with the mostest points, or well, mostest award. I would say points, but anyway. Lala,
the score. It goes on the score. On the score, I guess.
With the
Combined.
total score of 809 combined for 3 remixes that he submitted, which is RoboCub Dawn Mix, Ghouls and Ghosts Level 1, and Stormlord Thunder Mix. Number 2 is DJ Space.
It's such a pity that it's not a total score of 808. Drum machine. It would have been fun. Can't you
this is
kind
one
of
better, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's a Roland +1.
yeah. And we have chosen to play Ghouls and Ghosts Level 1 by DJ Space. DJ Space. So no idea where he might be, but we would love to hear more from him as well, and we will try to show. Well,
Yeah, he's been
yes.
around for a while, since 2009, from the looks of it.
And
But
he stopped for a while, right? He
yeah,
stopped remixing.
well, he's been kind of a spotty releaser. But in 2021, he released 3. And that's like, half of that's more than all previous years. Well, equal. Now it's more, obviously.
Quite a comeback, I would
Yeah.
say.
That's nice. So that would make it 6 releases in 2021 with these 3 plus the ones on RKO already.
Going for the remixer of the year, aren't you?
It's working hard on it. Definitely.
Looks like it. But the JLD has a good chance too, like from the looks of it soon. So, and that brings us to the
Number
remix.
1, yeah.
Yes.
Number 1 with a total combined score of a mind-blowing 851, blowing out the competition with his 3 remixes, Desert Dream Remix, Rubicon and Theme Remix, and Fury of the Furries title theme remix. The winner of the category, the remixer with the mostest, is Shatil.
Woo!
Pretty short
Congratulations.
title.
I would
that one.
also
Awesome.
like to say that the guest remixer contest was Shatil's idea. So an extra shout out to him.
Oh, nice,
Thank
nice,
you.
nice.
Yeah, that's so nice to hear. That was so much fun. So, yeah, I definitely did not guess the remixer on this one either. Shame on me. Anyway, yeah, we are going to play Desert Dream Remix this time from Shatil for a change, which is definitely also one of his best works so far. So enjoy. There's a Dream remix made by Shetil, and after this, it's especially funny to say Shetil of Fast Loaders. So that's not what you expect from Fast Loaders, right? But
Not
this is
quite.
his own project, and he is a synth guy as well.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he is playing on the synth, obviously. That's not the only thing.
Yeah,
So he does synth related.
Exactly, even for fast loaders, he's playing the synth.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so very well done.
And to enter the compo with 3 remixes and three such high quality remixes, congratulations, Shetil. This was
worth
really
an applaud.
accomplishment.
Yeah,
Massive
definitely.
respect.
Once again,
Yes, absolutely. The weird thing, from being from England, I see that name and it comes out as Kagentil.
Yep.
His name is Kagentil to me.
yeah. He's located around Bergen in Norway. So yeah, that explains a lot. And yeah, beautiful place, by the way, one of my favorite cities ever. So yeah, indeed, very, very nice job. And he's not around, but probably his Discord will blow up when he joins again. So
Yeah, the client refuses to start because he got too many notifications or some shit.
yeah, exactly. And we arrived to our next special recognition category, which would be
Actually,
yeah.
let me say a few words for the next 3 categories, really.
Oh,
2 special
okay.
recognitions. So, because we have arrived to the Guess the Remixer contest, and as the guesses were coming in, I guess, as I was compiling the results, I thought, it's interesting. We can do some little data mining here and find out, based on the guesses, which remixer was the easiest to guess, which was the remixer who most people guessed correctly, and which remixer was the one who most people did not guess correctly. So the next 2 special recognitions are based on those results. So the first one is the most easily recognized remixer. So this was the remixer whose entry or entries received the most correct guesses from the voters.
Yep. And we do a top 5, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So number 5 was Johan Andersson, with 6 people voting correctly on his remix.
Mhm.
On number 4, we have a tie. Both Dr. Future and Necropolo was recognized by people.
Mhm.
Number 3, we also have another tie.
Not a bow
And
tie,
guess
though.
what, Slegan? No, not a bow tie, just a regular tie. And guess what, Slegan? You were easily spotted.
Oh, I want to be unique.
Along with the St. Albans Rob Hubbard fan club.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that one.
No,
12.
Neither of them, right?
no, not really.
12 correct votes on them, right? Yeah,
Yes.
both of them.
The second most easily recognized remixer was Peter Clark. 15 correct guesses on him, or on his remixes.
Not bad, not bad.
And the most easily recognized remixer of all was, with 18 correct guesses, on Morty.
What a surprise!
Quite obvious, wasn't it?
The Mortifier plugin.
What did you say, Elman?
Modifier.
Yep.
I actually took a photo of what was it, Moogifier or whatever, in Ryan's studio. Photoshopped it and to say Mortifier.
Yeah. Since then, if we have a SID, you put a Mortifier on it, then it will sound great.
Yep.
So that's why.
I'd buy it.
Yeah, I will definitely buy it.
3 times.
And
but we will play the entry of actually the second most recognized remixer, Peter Clark. So let's play Peter Clark's Afterburner.
Yeah, and he has a comment attached to Afterburner that says a remix which is based on Subtune 1 of Jeroen Tel's SID, but also borrows from the Amiga and arcade versions of the tune.
Okay, let's go for it.
Josh.
That's Jace.
That was definitely Peter Clark. That was definitely.
Yes. Don't even need a stream title. Just don't need it.
No.
Do you know what? I got it all wrong. I thought it was Glenn Brown. No, I didn't. I'm joking.
Had a little bit of Johan Andersson to it as well.
A little bit.
Anyway.
Let's see. What
I
was
think
that?
if this had been known beforehand, there's this kind of competition. Some people would have tried to impersonate others, I think.
Yeah.
Ah, that would be interesting. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Speaking of that, the next cat. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, can you imagine Glenn R. Brown does Peter Clark?
That would be awesome. I would pay for that.
There have been competitions like that at CSDB for SID music, where the objective was to impersonate another. Could be an interesting challenge.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to someone doing Slay Gon style and doing it way better than me. Just that's how I was supposed to do it. Thanks.
Well, speaking of impersonators, the next special recognition is for those remixers who were the least recognized. That is those remixers who got the most incorrect guesses on their entries.
Yeah.
So either they were impersonating right or they did something in a completely different style.
So, do we have some numbers on that?
Let's do some numbers on that. So number 5 on this list is DJ Space with 20 incorrect guesses on his entries.
I'm not surprised about that one actually, because he's not been very active lately, and all of a sudden now he recently released 3 remixes that are already out. Nobody would probably expect that he releases 3 on a remix compo shortly after that.
Yeah, true. The more remixes, the more chance
Yeah.
they will be the least recognizable. Yeah.
Yes. And number 4?
Number 4 is Red with 26 incorrect guesses.
Mm.
I have to admit, I may have had a hand in that because some of his remixes were piano remixes, and I put Paul Nelson on the list on the Guess the Remixer cheat sheet on purpose.
You vicious!
And several people did think it was Paul Nelson.
Definitely.
You're very naughty. You're very naughty, Laura.
I'm very naughty. Yes, I'm very naughty.
Bastard. Yeah, okay. Carry on.
Now, number 3 on this list is the St. Albans Rob Hubbard Club with 27 incorrect guesses.
That's
And now
bizarre.
you are asking, how come he was on the previous list too? Well, because he had multiple entries, and one of his entries was easily recognized, but the other 2, I guess, wasn't.
Yep, well done.
So that's why he's on list.
I mean, a few people
Number-
guessed Glenn Brown on St. Albans Club as well, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really, is
number-
Glenn R. Brown on the same level?
Yeah.
Controversial.
Now, number 2 was a bit of a surprise for me too, but it's Shetil. 31 incorrect guesses on his entries.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's everywhere now.
Yeah. He did great
That's
songs
right.
that weren't recognized.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
And the number 1 on this list with 32 incorrect guesses, that is a very narrow margin, is JLD.
Look at that. He's also everywhere now.
Yep.
I'm not surprised by that result, to be fair.
Now he's relatively new still in the scene, and he did a lot of things, and he doesn't do just one thing. That's the thing with him.
Yeah, he's a very complex and diverse person.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. So we love that. And we are going to play now Lazy Bites from him. So just so everyone remembers now which one was that. JLD again. Congrats.
Sorry. Entirely missed to put the stream title on that one. Ironically, on the least recognized remixer. Oh, shit.
Well, those that only listen saw it because we put it there. Anyway.
Yeah, the stream title is actually out there. If you're, we're going to put all the stream titles and whatnot on the video stream afterwards. So when you look at the archived one, you can actually see the what are they called? Chapters, I think, on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Markers, yeah. Chapters, yeah.
Yeah.
So it will be there, but yeah, I just missed to put it on the screen.
I also missed one today. Sorry about that. But hopefully the whole list will be under the YouTube video. So once you have the final video, then you can find it.
Yeah, it's just ironic for the least recognized remixer. Yeah, let's not tell anyone who this is. Just put that out there a little bit longer. There we go. JLD, Lazy Byte, 38,911, basic price free, entry number 23. There we go.
Okie dokie.
Oh, man. And now Kjetil just joined us.
Oh, Kjetil, what did you miss? You missed the whole thing.
Yeah, he's not at home, apparently.
Oh, look at that.
Do you know what the weird thing is? That JLD has got the most plays tonight.
What did
Have you
you say? I'm
noticed?
sorry, I missed that.
JLD has got the most plays tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And he's not outside, at least, like Kjetil is. I am not home and not listening. Suppose I'm missing a great show. Looking forward to see it tomorrow.
Yes, you are.
Dude.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, man.
He will just receive a couple of trophies out of the blue saying, what the heck is this for?
Yeah, I didn't order anything.
We will ask his address. Probably that would he would suppose something happening when we do that. Anyway, we arrived to the Guess the Remixer contest winner. Top 5. Lala, I think it would be appropriate if you would announce those.
Sure. This is one of the highlights of this compo for me. I think this was really, really interesting and really cool. And my hats off to anybody who even guessed one of these entries correctly. It was not easy, I think, especially after listening to 49 remixes. You had to listen to them really closely in some cases. So anyway, let's go with that one. See who guessed the most correct remixers on the entries. So number 5, we have actually 3 voters who put in 7 correct guesses. And they are Dr. Future, JLD again.
Yeah, look at that.
And Johan Andersson. Yes, they were voters too.
Nicely done.
Very nice.
Just to explain that a little, because how can a remixer be a voter too? So we allowed remixers to put in votes too. Of course, we removed the votes on their own entries or the Guess the Remixer guesses. So that's that.
Perfect. Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, number 4 with 10 correct guesses is Mano. Very nicely done. Very nicely done.
Well done. Good effort.
Woo!
Number 3 with 11 correct guesses is Phil 6581. Very nicely done.
Is this Philip back?
Yeah, I was thinking Phil back as well.
He is on the Discord channel. He can confirm.
Yeah. I didn't think anybody would be able to guess more than 10, but I was wrong.
Yes, you were.
No, it's not him. It's not Philip back. It's not Philip back. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Number 2 is sitting right across from us, Ziona. 14 correct guesses. Congratulations.
Good effort.
I really tried
Wow,
hard.
I don't know how you did it, but wow.
She knows the stuff. She knows the stuff.
Yeah, I tried hard.
She listens to it on Play Radio, I guess. So.
And
that brings us to number 1. The winner of the Guess the Remixer contest is with Monty with 17 correct guesses.
Whoa! And Monty is with us on Discord.
Wow.
That is
Yay!
ridiculous. How did he get that?
Impressive.
I actually saw the results and I didn't even get that.
I don't know how he did it either. Maybe he went and contacted the remixers themselves. I have no idea. Whatever
Well,
he did,
Monty,
I think he
Monty,
made a bargain
won
with
it.
the customer. That's ridiculous.
Monty said, "I worked hard for it." Actually, me too.
definitely did.
He signed his pact to the devil, didn't he, to get that one?
No, it's a confession. I was actually wondering about one or two things, but I didn't modify my voting after that. So I learned that I voted wrong on some remixes, but I did not modify those after because it wouldn't be fair. So, yeah. Yeah, that would be...
Hey,
Yeah, but certainly, I mean,
Very nicely done.
yeah, you can do research as well, but that wouldn't be fun.
no.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, congratulations, Monty. My
Yeah.
Very
hats off
nicely
to
done.
you.
Bow.
17
Bow.
correct guesses.
Bow.
Very
Bow.
nice.
Yeah, that was 17. That's not bad for 49
17.
entries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shockingly good.
Yeah. He must have been
I
listening a lot.
I have one more stat for you, but I'm not gonna tell you who did that. But there was one voter who guessed on all 49 remix or entries and got all of them wrong.
One.
I didn't see that.
I'm not
stat. I missed that one. Oh, you have
I'm
to
not gonna
share.
name
You have
names.
to share.
Oh,
Maybe in
man.
private,
No, I
but you need to share at some point.
Yep.
Maybe after you contact this person, we can kind of have a complete stats rundown.
I think he needs an award for that to get every single one wrong.
Yeah, like least recognized.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Remixer.
Yeah, I mean, with the newcomers, you had no choice. I mean, the only thing you can do is tips.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I loved the fact that I was like calling everyone to beat my ass, and finally Monty did it. So that's so cool.
We got the full
He's
Monty.
a ball, that lad. Sorry, that's bad.
No, it's all right.
I
So
retract that statement.
Yeah, I'll don't worry, Neil. I'll fix it in post. Oh wait, we're live, aren't we?
anyway,
Well, I guess that leads us down the path to the final and main category, which is best remix.
and Monty, also please send us your address.
Oh,
your
yes.
postal address. So I know you are around right now. So the easiest way is to send a private message on Discord to me or Slagon, and then we will have your address. So perfect.
Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.
So, yes, main kind of reason we're all here is to find out which remix is the best one, right?
Yep, we would love to know that.
That's right.
Yeah, so we
That's
have
right.
a bunch of good entries, 49 to be specific. And yeah, that's... I love the variety of styles that you got in on these. Do you want to say something about that, maybe? About the breadth? Is that even a word? The
Breadth
broadness.
of, yeah, of styles. The
Broadness
breadth
of styles,
Yeah,
or whatever.
absolutely. Yeah, we got metal, we got symphonic, choral, we got every kind of remix. So
Drums only.
very nice. Drums only, short ones, long ones, and everything in between. Really, I would really like to thank all the remixers for putting all this effort in there. It must have taken them countless hours to produce 49 remixes for this compo. So thank you.
Well, that's
Much
incredible.
appreciated.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it so much, and I also appreciate the votes. and appreciate Marcus' effort and Elman's effort, same person. He's so appreciated. I think he deserves 2 awards. But also Imre and Slagon and Erica. It's been a brilliant joint performance, and Elman again, because he deserves it 14 times.
Okay, but I must admit, I did not contribute much to this competition, which was largely done by Lala, and it is his brainchild, and he did all the work.
Yeah.
I cannot take any credit for this.
Don't be modest. Don't be modest. Most of the coding behind it is your doing. So, thank you.
A big hand, I would say,
very,
to the crew and all of you who voted, and all of you especially who submitted. And I'm including myself in that, of course, because why not? Who submitted remixes? Well,
yes,
it's
indeed.
fun.
But this sounds like we are finishing the show, and we definitely don't yet.
I just wanted to get that in before we get to the main meat of it all.
Okay.
Because we don't have, again, like an outro or anything.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get the meat of that in there before we get into the kind of meat of the show, which is the best remix. And I don't know who wants to present these. Lala, Elman, takers.
It's got to be Lala. It's got to be Lala. This is the man behind the game, isn't it?
All right, Lala, take it away.
Let's do it all together. So 49 entries, but only one can be the winner. But let's start with number 5. Which is with a score of 291. Suvák Zajos, Hawkeye 3, Load Next Level Remix.
Yep, thank you. Thank you, Suvák Zajos.
Very nicely done.
Yep.
Number 5 out of 49. Very nice.
Yeah, very, very nice.
Yeah, indeed. And we are going to play this Hawkeye. I think many people guessed wrong on this one.
Wow. Excellent.
Well done. And
Very cool.
definitely
Indeed.
didn't guess that one.
No, definitely didn't.
Yeah, who would? How many remixes are released? Does anybody know?
Not too many.
Not a whole lot, but he definitely has a very unique
3.
style, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2006 he released his first, which is Myth. I was ahead in my head. Myth in 2006 and then 2 in 2009. So that was a complete unexpected thing to guess on.
That's a real comeback, isn't it then?
Yeah, but now that I hear it and know who it is, it's obvious that of course it's him.
Yep. Yeah, after you know, after you learned it.
Okay.
I'm glad it's always obvious.
Exactly. Hindsight is 2020.
Okay, then.
Let's move on to number 4, shall we?
Yes.
So number 4 with a score of 293 is, I was very surprised when I saw him enter this compo, and I really appreciate it. Number 4 is Glenn R. Brown with Deactivator.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was
Yay.
surprised as well.
He's
Very
back.
well done.
And he's
Well
around
done.
on Discord. No, I don't know if he's around now, but
No, but nice to have him back on remixing again. I like that.
yeah.
I think the
I
thing,
like that very much.
the thing why he didn't win it was because the tune was a little bit too short.
Yeah, it was a little bit short, but we are going to listen to it right now anyway. So, Glenn, either you are listening or not, here is your tune. Also a short but sweet tune.
Yeah. Who am I thinking of that he copies the style of? Geez, he's done movie music a lot.
You
I mean,
don't-
it's a brilliant piece of work. It's the shortness of it that.
Yeah.
It's short, but it's impactful.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. What he's done is brilliant.
Thank you, Peter
just-
Clark. Danny Elfman is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah,
Very
I
Elfmanish.
can definitely hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gildan added that this should have been the winning tune in my ears. I guess it's like we can definitely tell this about the top 5, maybe even 10, that they were like really great.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, a blast.
Yeah.
If he expanded that maybe a minute longer, I think that was capable of winning.
Good potential. Yeah, definitely.
probably.
Definitely.
Still, it's absolutely brilliant.
It is.
The next few entries all receive the same score, 305, namely 3 remixes. But Neil had this great suggestion that we should also calculate the average rating for the tunes.
Huh.
And so based on that, that was able to break the tie in the next 3 remixes and the ratings. So with the score of 305 with an average rating of 4.55, the thinnest of margins, number 3 is Unusual Suspects Compo version by Morty.
Ooh, the most recognizable remix of all.
Yes.
And he stated that the final track, which ends up on RKO, might have vocals in it. So right now we have to put up with synths instead. That's what he said, at least. But we definitely can put up with these synths, I would say. So
They're very Morty.
yeah, shall we give it a listen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morty and the Unusual Suspects compo version. Bottega tries to figure
Very
out.
nicely done.
Yeah.
Indeed.
She tries to figure out how is the final version if this was only the compo version. Extended quad one.
There will be vocals on it. I've heard an early take on the vocal version of this, and it's gonna be awesome!
Kick-ass, just on the lowest
Yes.
level, kick-ass. That's what we can say about that. Stay tuned for that.
As to be expected.
Yeah, the usual. The usual
Modified.
kick-ass. Indeed. And this also we need to add that we will need the addresses of the top 3 with the best remix, right, Lala? Am I right?
Yep.
Yep. So
Or the top 3 of the best remixes will get physical trophies.
yep. So please, Mordy, send us a private message with your physical address, and this applies to the next ones as well that we are going
Yep.
to play or not play here.
So number 2 spot, even after applying the tiebreaker, we couldn't distinguish between the number 2 for best remix in the best remix category. So we have 2 entries on the number 2 spot, and one of them is Shatil's Fury of the Furries title theme.
Who would have guessed?
Congratulations.
Nice.
Congrats again, Shetil.
Yeah.
And the other one with also 300 and with a score of 305 is Dr. Future, the Human Race Subtune 4.
Well
Hey.
done.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Yay. Dr.
Excellent
Future,
job.
we
Excellent
see
job.
that you are around. Send us your address, please. And any of us, like me or Slagon on Discord, and
Or Lala, or
Lala again. Yeah,
Or Elman.
exactly.
Whoever.
Yay! Yeah, exactly.
or Neil.
And we are going to
So,
play.
we are going to play Dr. Future because we have played Shatil.
Yeah.
We have played enough Shatil already.
Shetil, you already played enough times today. Yeah.
He's not even listening, so he doesn't care.
Anyway, Dr. Future and the Human Race Calling Atlantis edit. Yay!
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
And if you remember from the beginning of this broadcast, this was also the first entry that was received at the Compo. So
Our
it was
early
early
bird.
and really good.
Yeah, entry number 1. If you didn't see that earlier on this page, there's entry number 1 that you see on the left side there. That's the order in which they were sent in to the Compo. So yeah, very nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done.
And
Future.
Good job.
yeah, and I'm kind of guessing that a couple of you guys who sent in remixes are going right now because we're getting to the end.
Yep, the very first winner.
They're doing what, Slaygon? They're doing what?
I don't know. Getting excited, I guess that was. I think that's my way of saying getting excited. Right.
Anyway.
Oh, that's so... I'm going to cry laughing here.
I think we broke Neil.
And stop.
So that's
So with all
tickled me.
that build up, let's announce the winner of the best remix category, which is with 310 points. He's still laughing. With 310 points.
It's on her, Billy!
Ah,
Yeah!
Good job, Honorability.
no. No, it's not. The winner is... Oh, for frick. Are you kidding me again? It's unbelievable. Stationary Art, Encore 64 preview mix, Peter Clark.
Look at that! One winner who takes it all!
Yet again.
I think we need to order a container to send you all the trophies.
Yeah, good that we didn't send out the Roti trophies yet. I had a great intuition about that. Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well. Wow. I guess we need to play that tune, and after that we will say our goodbyes and
Yes.
everything, right?
Let's play the
That
song.
would be the appropriate way.
So.
Yes.
So
Let's
station.
do it. Do it now.
Okay. Peter Clark, whose UNT filter is always on.
And we seem to have lost Mr. Neil Carr.
Oh, no.
Dropped off. We'll see if he returns before the show is over.
Just before the end of the show, look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
He kept up like right until the end. And yeah, this was our last tune for today. So what remains is the goodbyes. And
Yes.
the outro. So I guess that's...
And the thanks. I would like to thank all the remixers, all the voters, and some who were both. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Alman, for your help with this. For Neil and Zifoid, who unfortunately couldn't be with us today. Thank you also for Qued, for his RKO work, and of course, thank you guys, Ziona and Slagan, for supporting us both with your graphics and with this show, and it's much appreciated. Thank you very much. The response to this compo has been absolutely mind-blowing. We would have never thought we would get 49 entries, and it's just amazing. So thank you very much. Thank you everybody for keeping the scene alive in a spectacular fashion. Thank you.
It
Well
was an
said,
absolute
I concur.
honor.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, very well said. Who would have thought we would be here 20 years later? I mean, 20 years is an eternity, right?
Yeah.
If you think back when we started all this, the 64 was dead like for what, 9 years? 8?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
said
it was in
so.
production for 12 years officially. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. He outlived the Commodore 64. Yay!
Yeah,
Yeah.
up to the next 20 years.
Yeah. Remember when you were 20 and looked at the people who were like 50 and thought, "Oh, you
Come
old
on.
people."
Stop it. Yes, of course. Old people. Okay, boomer.
Exactly.
But seriously, thank you so much. I mean, it's absolutely awesome to remember the early years and when one joined these portals along with the Remix 64, and it just took you to another world, and it's amazing to be part of this. So it was an honor actually to stand up for this compo. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It was good fun. And thank you.
It was good
Indeed.
fun, indeed. Thank you, and see you at the next Campo in 20 years, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's around the corner, isn't it?
Won't we have
Yeah,
a 30
sure.
years anniversary as well?
Nah, we do
asking.
20-year increments. As you get older, time just compresses. So 20 years is around the corner. It's fine.
Indeed.
We're gonna come around fast. Yep.
Yeah.
And Lala, just a question: the full results will be available on the very same page, right? Like the full
They
list
are
of.
available on the page right now. Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All the,
Just
results.
reloading.
Thank you.
All of it is right there. Yes. Maybe repost the URL on the channel again, and I'll post that in the comment section, or no, the description on the YouTube video and such.
And to Bottega, who is asking when is the next competition, I can tell you that at summer. There will be a Rock Party remix competition.
Yep.
We can tell you that.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
so stay tuned until like July or August, something like that, and then we will see.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's been a blast, seriously. That's like the biggest compo in history so far. I think no other compo had 49 remix releases ever. So the biggest Remix 64 and of course Amiga Remix related competition. And thank you so much, guys.
It was awesome hearing all of the entries.
Yeah.
And the variety of all of the entries, and getting our guesses wrong. I really appreciate that, because that means that you're not just doing one thing. That's what's fun about it. So yeah,
Yeah, it was
Great job, guys.
So great fun to figure out all those categories as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great job, Lala, really, to come up with all those, and yeah, thanks to Shetil as well for the idea of guessing the remixer. It's really great. And yeah, thank
this
you.
was massive.
Sorry.
This was massive. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
It was indeed.
very intense, very intense. And thank you, Elman and Neil, for making this whole thing happen and starting it 20 years ago. And it brought so much joy and like so much fun to many people's lives. So
Yeah, I love the fact that coming up with the idea that having responses to something you release somewhere else, sure, it's nice, but why not just get it all together and release everything there and get responses to it in the same place? Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was part of the plan, bring everything together, like c64audio.com, RKO, and the mailing list, and the forums and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm happy this worked out in the way we planned.
Yeah.
And
You're still here 20 years later.
Yes, and of course this is also only possible because Jan, Quet, and you guys and everyone involved agreed to building this community as a whole, and not everyone doing his own kind of thing in a competitive way, but in a cooperative one. And I totally appreciate that.
Yeah.
yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. And I think with that those are good closing words, I think.
yeah. So
Cooperation.
some more years. Yeah, indeed, teamwork.
Yes, teamwork and cooperation.
Real teamwork. So yeah, thank you very much. And I think we are going to say goodbye with Tron's and Han Solo's conversation for today. And stay tuned for next week. Of course, we will be back at the usual time, as you can expect, Thursday evening. And absolutely. See you like in a few days, or hear you.
Yeah. And thank you guys for joining us and hanging out here with us throughout the show. Really appreciate it. Unfortunately, Neil dropped off, but thank you guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you, Neil, as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Our pleasure.
See you.
Yep.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Next
Bye.
week. Bye.
Solo here.
Hello, this is Tron of the Subversive Elements. I'm calling on behalf of Slay Radio.
What do you need, kid?
Well, I sent you an email, but I didn't get a reply yet. We're trying to get a celebrity on one of the shows, and...
You need something moved?
No, we just want a celebrity in one of the shows to, entertain the audience. And since the majority of the listeners are absolute Star Wars geeks...
Hey, don't group me in with them. I'm not with those guys.
No, it's just that, the radio station is all about remixes of games of the good old Commodore 64.
Right.
And, they're all nerds and...
Can't argue with that.
Yes, well, they probably all have seen the Star Wars movies about a zillion times, so I thought it would only be logical to try and get one of the cast to co-host one of the shows. Take a look at the email and the pictures of the studio I've sent you.
That looks pretty good. What do you think? Yeah, I bet it's cramped. I doubt they had Wookiees in mind, pal.
It's located on planet Earth in the Sol system.
Great, the middle of nowhere. I hope there's a cantina over there.
Well, I'm sure there is one. But we were hoping that you could answer some questions from your fans.
We can do that.
And comment on some remixes.
Can do.
And, anything else you're good at?
I'm pretty handy with a blaster.
Oh, that won't be necessary. And of course, there will be a webcam in the studio, so the listeners can actually see you. So basically, all you have to do is just sit there, speak into the mic, and be beautiful.
If you want to pay me for sitting here, it's your credits. When do we get paid?
We could offer you a second-hand Commodore 64 when you arrive.
I always wanted one of
And hey, I'll even throw in a free TCP packet.
Wait a minute. I wasn't born yesterday. What's the catch?
Well, we were kind of hoping that you would do this for free as a sort of mutual promotional thingy.
Why can't I get paid for jobs like this?
Because it's a non-profit radio station, totally dependent on donations.
What a wonderful idea!
It's hard enough to keep it running as it is. And they even got some competition recently from Parallax, who has...
Sorry, but I've got my own problems to worry about. If you have a job for me, one that pays, feel free to look me up. Until then, watch it! Looks like I got company.
Listen, I can tell that you're busy.
Let's take them out, Chewie. We can outmaneuver them.
If you could just drop by when you're in the neighborhood, then we can record a show in advance and...
No more discussions.
We're sorry. Your long-distance company has been temporarily disconnected.
Damn.
Please hang up and try your call again later.